Get this. This is huge what we're talking about. Do not live with any fear. None. How many of you right now, through this Bible study, have been thinking about stuff that you're anxious about? You've been distracted maybe because you're like, I'm thinking about all this stuff I'm anxious about. 5 times in Matthew 6, Jesus said, don't worry. Don't give anxious thought for the morrow. Paul said, be anxious for nothing and everything by prayer and supplication. Let your requests be made known to God. And yet, a lot of you, and I do this too, when that anxiety is solved and whatever you're afraid of is fixed, then you're gonna be scared about the next thing and you're gonna look for things to worry about. Mark Twain said, the real life is led in the head. He said, I have had a great and many troubles in my life, most of which have never happened. We're gonna look back at our life and say, we had so many problems, and a lot of them didn't even happen. We suffer more from imagination than from reality. We are more often frightened than hurt. These are big hope quotes I'm dropping on you. And I'm trying to really get this to you. If we're gonna change our generation, we have to be fearless, bold as lions, unafraid of anything. Don't be anxious and call fear wisdom. It's one of the greatest tricks of the enemy. Oh, I'm just being wise. No, a man plans a step, but God orders. A man plans his way, but God orders his steps. Like, oh no, I'm just being wise. By being anxious and worried and fear, no, trick. You know how much you should fear? You know how many things you should be afraid of? Approximately 0. Perfect love casts out fear. There is no fear in love. So how do we overcome our fear? All through the day, God, you love me so much. You love me so much. And then you're just not scared anymore. Are you following where I'm going? I'm hopefully not talking nonsense. If you're following the strain of the study. And I recall this to mind. Therefore, have I hope. I have hope. I protect my mind. That's what we got to do. So as I close, if you are at a place where you're suffering and hurting today, or you're just worried and anxious and fearful, and you're at a place where you got to say, okay, it's time to man up, baby. It's time to soldier up. We are warriors. We're not on a cruise ship, we're on a battleship. Life's not a playground, it's a battleground, and it's time to take up the helmet of salvation, sword of the Spirit, word of God, shield of faith, quench every fiery darts of the wicked one, the breastplate of righteousness, which is blessed, as I bless up, the belt of truth, the shoes of the preparation of the gospel of peace, fight a good fight, wage a good warfare, go hunt some demons, stand at the gates of hell, and redirect traffic. If you're at a place today where you would say, as Paul said, quit yourselves like men, and you would adhere to the most frequently repeated commandment in the Bible. Somebody actually told me the other day, my friend texted me that do not fear is found in the Bible 366 times. I've heard multiple, depends on how you translate it. I've heard over 200, I've heard 365, but another one that I've come across is 366 commands in the Bible to not be afraid. That means that every day of the year, God's telling you don't be afraid, including on leap year. And if you're gonna do that, you've got to say, okay, it's time to literally just live with no fear anymore. And I'm not going to allow the stresses or pains of life to cloud my mind so that I can't experience the love of God anymore. Ben Courson here. Thank you so much for watching my new YouTube channel. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button, share this video with all your friends, and hit that bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out. May the hope be with you.